Hi everyone. Today we're learning about dividing terms. We divide terms to make our expressions simpler and neater. The magic word we'll use today is cancel out. When we divide terms, we cancel out the highest common factors from the numbers, and also we cancel out any common pronumerals. These are the two skills that you need to learn. It's like trimming away the extra fluff to reveal a simpler form. Let's start by practicing canceling out numbers. Simplifying numbers by canceling out is a skill that you have learned in fractions, and the better you are in timetables and division, the easier you will find it. In this fraction, the highest common factor, or in other words, the biggest number that can divide both 12 and 8 is 4. So we divide both 12 and 8 by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. We've canceled out the highest common factor. Now we have 3 over 2 left. It's simpler than 12 over 8. Each one of them remains in its position. We can't flip them. Here's another one, 10 over 15. Both 10 and 15 are divisible by 5, which is the highest common factor between them. When we divide them by 5, we're left with 2 and 3, which is also simpler than what we started with. Remember, our goal is to simplify. Pause the video and try to simplify these yourself, then check your answers. Well done! Now let's move on to canceling out pronumerals. We cancel out common pronumerals in the same way. We can cross off common pronumerals from both numerators and denominators. Remember, you can only cancel out pronumerals that are the same, and when you do that, you only cancel out the same quantity. Not more, not less. In the first example, we can cancel out 1x, so we only have y left. In the second example, we can cancel out b and c. This leaves us with an a. In the next one, m can be canceled out. Now, as you can see, the numerator becomes empty, so we put 1 in this empty space. We do this to show that n is in the denominator position. I want you to notice that when the denominator or the bottom is empty, we don't need to put anything, but when the numerator is empty, we must put 1 in it. Can you figure out these ones? Pause the video and think about them. I'm sure you can remember that a power means something multiplied by itself several times. If we write them in expanded form, you'll be able to cancel out the common pronumerals easily. After you've mastered the two skills, simplifying numbers and also simplifying pronumerals, let us practice them together. In the first example, 10 is the highest common factor between 20 and 10, so we divide both of them by 10. That means we only have 2 left. Then we have 2x in the numerator and 1 in the denominator, so we can cancel out 1 of each. That means we have 1 left. Lastly, we have 1y in the numerator and 2 in the denominator, so we also cancel 1 of each. Final answer is 2x over y. Next one, we look at numbers first, 6 and 3. Both of them can be divided by 3, so we are left with 2 in the numerator, and we have 1a in the numerator and 1 in the denominator. We can cancel them out together. Final answer is 2. Let's finish our questions by a worded problem. 5 friends went to a restaurant. They split the bill evenly, so each spends the same amount. If the total cost is $100, how much did they each spend? This part is easy. Split means division. 100 divided by 5 friends, so each one spent $20. Second part, if the total cost was $C, how much is each one's share? Write an expression. As you can notice, this part is separate from the previous part because this time we don't know how much the bill was. However, we can still use the same technique, so regardless the bill amount, when it comes to splitting a bill or splitting anything, we use division. So in this case, we divide $C by 5 friends, and we leave it as an expression because we don't know what C is. Now let's review our lesson. We divide expressions to simplify them. We start by canceling out the highest common factors from the numbers. Then we cancel out the common pronumerals. we never change the position of numbers or pronumerals. If after cancellation, we find that we have empty numerator, we put one in the empty space. Great job, everyone!